Last year, over the summer, I spent around 3 months away from my small workbench, out of my comfort zone, reflecting on my first year of creating for this space. I realized that I tend to overthink and overcomplicate things, and I wasn't learning as fast as I hoped. I felt stuck. With every project and video, things seemed to get harder. Filming, editing, writing. So, using the best method I know to solve my problems, I sat down and let my hands take the wheel. Since I can remember, my hands have always been a safe way for me to reflect. There's something about moving my fingers, redirecting my energy into whatever I'm holding, combining our force, beauty, and flaws to create something new. And in that process, I always manage to find peace. And sometimes even answers to questions my brain was so eager to create. So, as I began carving with Mochi by my side, and the sea and the wind as my companions, I want to share with you the answers I found in this small conversation I had with the wood. I often see tools as mediators. They are the bridge between my hands and the material in front of me. Each tool has its own personality, its own way of contributing to the creation. As much as the axe has its power and speed, the knife allows me to dive in, giving me the option to let go and listen to myself, to the wood, and to how it moves as we dance together for hours. In that dance, one thing came to my mind. I rarely plan or sketch my carvings, but for some reason I felt that this piece invited me to draw my thoughts. I sensed it would give my brain the space it needed at the moment. I have here a piece of fallen maple wood I collected after a windy storm. I found that maple often tends to be simple, pale, with straight fibers. For several years now, I've been avoiding pieces of wood that have pale colors and no strong motion. Something in me convinced myself that these pieces were boring. So whenever I could, I fed my hungry soul that sweet candy that always tastes so good. But looking for those sweet pieces of wood, using only them, I overfed myself, and my belly twisted, telling me I needed something else. Without noticing, my body and creative soul led me to choose this piece for my spoon. And there I was, confronting that boring food. With each bite, I slowly saw and felt how simple doesn't necessarily mean boring, and how this understanding will help me move forward. Growing up and living in a city can make you get used to the chaos and noise all around. I am truly amazed every single time by how having the sea next to me calms my mind. On my last visit to Greece, I encountered a mentality and deep appreciation for the sea from the locals. Several times I heard them explaining how the sea is one of the few things in the physical world that interacts with all of our senses. The deep salty taste, that rich scent that make you want to breathe deeper, the touch of flowing water over your skin, the beautiful movement and colors it creates, and my favorite, the distinguished rhythm of the waves going back and forth, a circle being closed but never exactly the same. For me, carving wood is deeply connected to the senses as well, especially the touch between my hands, the tool and the wood. That feeling of the knife slicing through the wood, vibrating in a precise way, playing the wood like an instrument, is truly the source of my addiction to wood carving. And having the sea next to me highlights that feeling, reminding me of the simple, pure act of carving wood. Carving this simple spoon gave me much more than I expected. More often than not, I tend to focus on the result without even realizing it. Even when I'm fully aware that I don't want to plan anything, there's something in me that stresses over how things will turn out, whether it's something small or something big. But choosing simplicity gives me the space to learn how to appreciate the process, putting it at the center. And this applies to everything, not just my carvings. Learning how to meditate and truly enjoy the process of creating is the way forward. It actually removes the need to find a way forward. Hopefully, this lesson will allow me to learn faster without needing to rush. I've come to believe that time and the future should not play a part in creation. And if they do, they spoil the whole purpose. As this is a journey of creating, my initial problem of not learning as fast as I wanted loses its meaning. It will take as much time as it needs, and that time is not mine to decide the rhythm. I am merely a participant in a beautiful conversation where I am the listener to the wisdom of the world and nature that exists in ways that I cannot fully comprehend. And with that being said, I'll say goodbye for now. Thank you for watching, keep creating, and I'll see you next time.